What's up, Happy Gamers? I'm Happy, the Happy Gamer, and welcome to Would You Rather. If you can't tell, I'm really sick right now. That's why my voice is so deep and manly, if you can hear it right now, but it's also extremely nasally and gross. But, really sick. But, yeah, I wanted to do a video, and so I thought, what would be more fun during the holiday season than something like Would You Rather? I like this game. That way, you can get to know me a little bit better, and maybe I can get to know you a little bit better if you put down in the comments like what you would have rather done. But in these situations, just like in the Will You Press the Button game that I did, you can learn a little bit more about me. So, here's our first one. Would you rather be stung by 20 bees in random locations or have each shin kicked hard 10 times? Now, what a bizarre would you rather to start out with. Be stung by 20 bees in random locations. I don't know if I would know that. I would want that. The reason I don't know if I want that is because it says random locations, which means I wouldn't be able to choose them. Obviously, 20 bees just flying around me. I can't say, hey, I want you to sting me here, and I want you to sting me here. Since it's in random locations, I don't think that I would like that as much as having each shin kicked hard 10 times. That way, at least I know that my shins are getting kicked, and, you know, with 20 bees stinging me in random locations, I don't know where they're going to sting me. And they could sting me in some pretty terrible places, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go with each shin getting kicked hard 10 times. Most of the people agreed on that one, that they would rather have their shin kicked hard 10 times. And I can see why most people would agree with that one. And also, you know, I played soccer, you know, growing up whenever I was a kid, and got kicked in the shin pretty hard, more than 10 times. So I know what it feels like, and I'm pretty used to it. Not really. It still hurts. All right, would you rather be a very fat and ugly person with a ton of friends that will never get someone of the opposite sex, or be a very skinny and attractive person that has no friends but can get any person of the opposite sex that they want? All right, I would rather have friends. That's a pretty easy one for me. I don't even have to really think about it. Not to mention the fact that I'm married and I don't care about getting any person of the opposite sex that I want, because I have the person that I want of the opposite sex. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. Just personally, this is the one I go with. So. And of course, the world we live in, that's just how it is. 79% said that they would rather get any person of the opposite sex that they want. That's just the world we live in. Everybody wants to just be with whoever they want to be with, and be able to choose that. And even if it's some seriously out of reach celebrity that nobody would ever be with, it's like they just, you know, they'll do it anyway. You know, I might just be rambling occasionally. I'm not feeling very well. I'm trying my best, though, so I hope you guys can forgive me with that. All right, next one. Would you rather be a superhero and hated by everyone, or have no arms or legs but be loved by all? Honestly, if I'm hated by everyone, then whatever else I have, even if it's a bunch of superpowers, I don't think that I can enjoy them as much because everyone would hate me. If I was a superhero, I'd want to use those superpowers to be able to help everybody out, and if everyone hated me, then I wouldn't be able to do that. And if I had no arms or legs, yeah, I wouldn't be able to move around, or I wouldn't be able to do anything. Actually, I'd say I wouldn't be able to move around, but put me in a wheelchair and have somebody push me around, because if I was loved by all, they'd push me around, they'd take me anywhere, they would buy me the food that I need, and probably clothe me if I'm loved by all. So I'd definitely go with that one. That's extremely weird. I can't believe that it's weighed that way. I don't think people think about these would you rathers here. I think they just kind of click. They're like, oh, I want to be a superhero. I don't care if everyone hates me. I can see how being a superhero and having superpowers would be awesome, but if you're hated by everyone, then what's the point? All right, would you rather play for the Red Sox or play for the Yankees? Well, since I don't keep up with baseball, and I just know that a bunch of people like both of these, I'm just going to click one of them. Doesn't really even matter. Of course, a lot of people click the Yankees because people probably know more about the Yankees than the Red Sox. Okay, would you rather only brutal metal or only Justin Bieber? Okay. Wow, this is a really tough one because brutal metal, I can't really stand to hear for very long, and Justin Bieber, I can't really stand to hear for very long. So I'm going to have to think about this for just a second. Okay. Now, I come from a background that's like, I really enjoy rock music. I'm not the biggest fan of metal. Especially brutal metal. I can't really, you know, you can't hear what they're saying or understand what they're saying. Those of you that listen to that music all the time, you can understand what they're saying. Props to you on that. I just don't even know. It's like all I hear is a bunch of screaming and a bunch of noise. But then Justin Bieber, all I hear is a bunch of whining and a bunch of noise. No, not really. He's actually, I was listening to some of his stuff the other day. My wife was listening to his most recent album, and she was like, it's really good, you gotta listen to it. But then she found one song on there where he's just whining the whole time. But honestly, I think that listening to brutal metal, first of all, listening to really, really hard rock music affects my attitude in the first place. And, I think that it inspires anger and things like that. And to listen to only brutal metal all the time, I feel like would make me just a very angry person. And listen to Justin Bieber, maybe I would be angry for a little bit, just because I'm listening to Justin Bieber. But for the most part, I would just be annoyed. And I think I'd rather be annoyed than angry, so I'm going to go with Justin Bieber. And of course, most people pick brutal metal. I think probably that's not really honest opinions there. I think for the most part, people are just like, well, everyone hates Justin Bieber, so I'm just going to click on brutal metal. But, anyway. Would you rather be captured by a wild tribe in the jungles or be captured by pirates at sea? I think I'd rather be captured by pirates at sea for one, because I've always wanted to be a pirate. Now I know if I was captured by pirates, I wouldn't necessarily be a pirate, but I would be able to experience a pirate's life. I'd be able to be a part of that. On the other hand, being captured by a wild tribe in the jungles. Now, I haven't ever heard anything good about wild tribes in the jungles whenever they capture people. I've never heard anything good about that. Like, what happens to those people after they get captured? I mean, we're talking like people getting eaten and torn apart and sacrificed and all that, and never really hear about stuff like that, being, the people that pirates capture. They just capture people and then sell them off for booty and stuff like that, or just make them work on the deck or something. So I think I'd rather be captured by pirates. And I think, I figured most people would agree. And it's kind of just one of those situations. If you really think about it, why would you want to be captured by a wild tribe in the jungles? It's going to end up in certain death. You don't know that for certain about the pirates at sea. Would you rather have the first name and quote hold on, and quote semicolon Cletus and quote semicolon, or have the first name and quote semicolon Rusty and quote semicolon? This is extremely I'm definitely gonna have to go with Cletus. I don't even know what kind of question that is, but whatever. Would you rather be in the Left 4 Dead universe or be in the Walking Dead universe? Anybody who's a Walking Dead fan just dreams, literally dreams about being a part of that universe. I need to think about this for just a second, because I'm starting to remember Rick Grimes and all the crazy stuff that he's gone through. Them being in the Left 4 Dead universe, I'm just going to go with The Walking Dead, just because I like The Walking Dead more. Figured that would be the case right there. 70% agree that they would want to be in The Walking Dead universe. All right. If you were at the end of the world, would you rather throw yourself at lava or drown in the tsunami? If you're at the end of the world, would you rather throw yourself at lava or drown in the tsunami? Both of these are going to put me in agonizing pain, okay? Well, maybe lava more agonizing, and then drowning is going to be more of a... I've heard that that's like one of the worst ways to go, is drowning, but also burning is one of the worst ways to go. I can't remember if you look up statistics on like which one is worse. I think drowning is worse, but I could be wrong. Burning alive, I don't know. I can't decide if I'd want to be burned alive or drown. I think that I would rather drown, honestly. I think so. I feel like drowning is quicker than burning alive. I don't feel like you die as quickly whenever you're burning. I think probably your body goes numb after a while of burning. I can't believe I'm thinking about this right now. That's what this game puts me through. Anyway, your body probably goes numb after a while of burning, but then when you're drowning, it's like, you reach a point where you have no air left, and then moments later you're gone. So I think I'd rather drown. Yeah, a lot of people said throw yourself at lava. And it's fairly even, and I can see that. Like, it's like, well, those are both terrible things. I don't know which one I want to do. They're both just awful. Anyway, would you rather live in a nudist colony or live with the Amish? So would I rather live... Now, it doesn't say that I have to be nude, does it? Even though I'm living in the nudist colony, doesn't mean that I have to be nude. I don't know. Maybe it does. If I'm living in the nudist colony, maybe it does mean I have to be nude. And then living with the Amish means there's no technology, which means I wouldn't be able to do what I love every day, which is make YouTube videos for you guys and play video games and watch movies, talk on my phone. So I'm gonna have to go with Nudist Colony. Most people agree, and I think it's because we just live in a world of technology, and you could not live without that. There's no way. All right, would you rather be blind or be dumb? I think I'd rather be dumb, but let me think about this for a second. If I was blind, obviously I couldn't see anything, and that would suck, but, you know, I have the chance to be able to be intelligent. Now, could I put that intelligence to full use being blind? I don't think that I could. It'd be really, really hard, and I'd have to learn how to do it. But then if I was dumb and I could still see, at least I'd still be able to function. You know, I think that I think people would still learn to love me even if I was dumb. So I think I'd have to go with being dumb for sure. Yeah, most people agree on that one. They would want to be dumb rather than be blind. Man, to give up your eyesight, that's just a big thing to give up. That would be a really tough thing. All right, would you rather have an incredibly nice car or own a personal helicopter? Honestly, here's my viewpoint on cars, okay? I don't have the nicest car. I'm just going to be open about that. And I don't know if I will ever have the nicest car for the main reason of I just need a car to get me from point A to point B. Now, if I have the luxury to be able to get a nice car that will make me feel more comfortable and give me more stuff that, you know, give me more access to things, you know, just little luxuries in the car, that would be great. But for the most part, with a car, I'm just like, just get me from here to there, and that's all I need. Now, owning a personal helicopter would mean that I would still have a car that would get me from here to there, but I'd also have a helicopter that would get me from here to there even faster, which would be really incredible, so I'd rather own a helicopter. Now, I can see how that would be pretty split both ways, too, because a lot of people just want a really, really nice car, and it's kind of a cool thing to have a nice car, but yeah, I think the majority of the people that probably clicked that weren't really thinking very clearly. On the other hand, there probably aren't a whole lot of people out there like me who are like, I just want something that will get me from here to there. So anyway, would you rather watch a 24-hour marathon of Jersey Shore or Sex and the City? Well, honestly, and you guys might hate me for this or think that I'm dumb, I've never watched either one of these. Ever. Most of the reason is because I don't really have TV, and I haven't had TV for the majority of my life because we just kind of stream stuff, you know, online on Netflix, and not only that, but now my wife and I, we just do Xbox video, and we buy episodes of the shows that we like to watch instead of having TV there, you know. So I'm just gonna pick Jersey Shore. Doesn't really matter to me. Would you rather lick a public bathroom floor or lick a public bathroom stall handle? This is disgusting. Okay, this is what I think about this. With floors, especially bathroom floors, but really any floor in general, nobody's sitting there thinking about washing their feet before they walk on a floor, okay? It's just kind of you just walk everywhere. It doesn't matter. You don't think about how dirty your feet are. You just walk everywhere. Now, with a stall handle, there are people who are actually conscious nowadays of washing their hands, making sure that everything's clean before they touch that little stall handle. And not only that, there are some people out there who now will get paper towels or Kleenexes or something to use it to open that stall. So I think I'd rather lick the stall handle because this is guaranteed disgusting, and this is guaranteed disgusting, but not as disgusting as the floor. And most people agree with me on that one. All right, let's do one more. Would you rather work recycling human poop for the rest of your life or work with dangerous and explosive chemicals for the rest of your life? Let me think about these. First of all, I have an overactive gag reflex, and so I can't see recycling human poop for the rest of my life being the best thing for me. I'd just be throwing up all the time. Working with dangerous and explosive chemicals for the rest of your life. Okay, if I was working with dangerous and explosive chemicals for the rest of my life, I would imagine whatever job that I am a part of, whatever place I'm employed at, would teach me how to handle those things. Now I know that there is always a chance that something would go wrong, but I assume that they would teach me how to handle these things, and so I would, you know, be very careful with the dangerous and explosive chemicals, and it would probably be okay. And I think I would rather take that chance than expect to come to work every day knowing that I'm going to smell the feces that just came out of the other end of a human being. That's just what I think about that. I think I'd rather work with dangerous and explosive chemicals, and most people agree with me on that. All right, guys, hope that you are enjoying your holidays right now, and I hope you're just having fun with your family. I'm starting to sound like a little kind of a radio DJ here. Hope you're having fun with your family and having fun with your cousins and your aunts and uncles and your brothers and sisters and your parents and everyone in your household. And I hope that your holidays are kissing you right on the butt like they need to. Anyway, I'm gonna stop doing that. You see, I got a little Kleenex box here, and I got me some cough drops. That's not paid advertisement, and I got some water. Yeah, it's just kind of gross on my end of things. So I hope that it's not gross on your end of things, and I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're celebrating all kinds of time with your family, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. I mean, I don't mean just like it with your mind or like it with your face or with your mouth. I mean, like it with your little point clicker thing and click on that little thumbs up there. Give me a like. If you like this video, if you want to see more of it, let me know. And let me know on the Would You Rather questions what you thought about each of these things, or some of them, or one of them, or none of them. Doesn't matter. But let's talk. I love you. Don't forget to stay happy, and I will see you next time.